Hi there, welcome back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole, and on this channel I'm attempting to cash budget my way out of debt and fix several years of financial misbehaviour. And if that's something you're interested in following along with, please do stick around and check out the other content that I've got for you on this channel. It means so much that you're here with me today. And hello to all of my lovely new subscribers. I've seen a few of you that have come on board lately, and if any of you have been following the 100-day savings challenges, no, we are talking about savings challenges today. That's not what I'm about to say. If anyone's been following the £100 grocery challenge that Julian Budget with Tasha, Crunching with Chris, and I think there's a couple of others as well, and myself have been doing, I need to do an update for you because I think I haven't done an update for maybe Thursday night, Friday night, definitely Saturday, and definitely last night. I was out on expeditions with the Duke of Edinburgh because I am a qualified assessor for that scheme. Spoiler to anyone who hasn't yet seen the community post, it was hot dogs for like 4 nights in a row, which is fine, I don't mind. But I will just quickly update that to bring it up to speed. No money was spent. So my budget is still above £50. So like, yeah, I've not yet spent £50 on groceries this month. But yeah, this is a delayed savings challenge Sunday. It's coming out one day late, and that's because I just didn't have time yesterday. My group decided they were going to leave horrendously early, and I'm like, no! And also, I've spent the entire time realising that teenagers are absolutely hilarious because what they think is dramatic and important is just not in the grand scheme of things, but their reactions to it are brilliant. So it's been a very fun, enjoyable weekend. No drama from an adult perspective, but yeah, teenage drama is just... I know we shouldn't laugh as adults, but teenagers are hilarious. Let me know down in the comments below if you've just had a teenager come out with something that's so outrageous, that's so big to them, but just so minor in the grand scheme of things that you can't just help but laugh. That was my entire weekend. It was wonderful. So, but now let's bring it back down to the money and not the antics of hilarious teenagers. I have got a pot of change as well. I've also got the change from last week and a supplementary tracker. Now this is the 20 pence challenge, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to round it up to the nearest. I'm going to go to like the nearest 20 pence. Each box is 20p and the total saved is £37.80, and I have a spare separate Queenie bag to come out of this tin because I'm still moving around the space and things, so this is going to be tucked away for a bit. I also, however, am going to retire this one, and I have lost the other one that it came with that you started me doing last week. So I know there's 1378 in here, so this would all then get bundled in here together, plus whatever is in here. But in terms of money admin, I may need to liquidate this change and pay it back into my bank account. One of the side effects of having to pay out for my tyres earlier in the month than I thought I would do is I kind of knew this could happen. I was hoping that Vinted wouldn't take like their full payout time to actually pay the money to me for the things that I had worked really hard to get listed in time and sold, but there we go. And it looks like they are. So I, by about 2 o'clock today, will know if I've had a Vinted payout. If I have not received that payout, I'm going to have to rush to the bank and pay these pennies in, just so that I don't have any bills bounce tomorrow and I get charged late fees, because I really don't want a £20 late fee. Once I get my mileage reimbursement back from the expeditions that I've been doing, which will either be at the end of this week or beginning of next week, and obviously Vinted then resumes its payout cycles, things will be fine. But I hadn't anticipated spending £125 extra last week, but there we go. The tyres said they had to be done. Now, what I'm going to do first, we are back with the UK secondary school scientific calculator, which I don't like this, guys. I don't like it. I want like a bright little pink one with big funky buttons, but I'm trying to be good and I can't justify it right now. It's just a middle of the month squeeze, partly as well because my rent has gone out on Friday, and that's just it's my biggest single bill, but it's a large chunk of money. So yeah, there's a large chunk of money came in and then immediately went out again. Oh yay. So what I am going to do is I've got the three £13.78 lined up there. And then I have got these to count as well. What I'm going to very quickly do first is just quickly pop all of these. This is £13.78 from last week's video. Please go check that out if you haven't already. For some reason, the algorithm really likes it and it's doing really well. So hi to everyone who's watched that video and has come along and joined me. This is where I'm going to embarrass myself because I have no nails and I can't open these. If I was mildly smart, I would have done this prior to filming, but I didn't say I was smart. Basically. Oh, I might have stopped myself in my tracks already before I'd even started. Come on, where's the seal? I can't. And there's no point telling me to grow my nails. I obsessively bite them. It's a brain thing. Where are these? Are you even meant to get into these? What is going on? I don't understand. It's okay, Nicole. Don't have a freak out on a recording that ultimately you can edit and speed up. Like, these are meant to be easier for me to open than actual jars. What the heck? Like, literally, that's why I got them. Because I have trouble opening jars. No word of a lie, I actually can't really open jars. I'm decanting most things. Oh my gosh, I found it. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Okay, fine. Open! Oh gosh, this is why I can't. Hang on, what's going on? I don't know. Ah! Okay, right. 2 minutes later, get all of these out of the way. And then I can actually count up and see where I am for last week's change. This is meant to be big enough. Why? Okay. The original intention for these coins was to go towards my preps challenges. So, or my preps cupboard, which I generally do a big restock 2 times a year. I am not doing that restock in July. What I've chosen to do instead is the £100 grocery challenge, mainly because there's probably going to be a third tyre I need to spend on. And also I have got a lot of things that are coming up to their sell by date or best before date or best by date. So I will be using and eating down pretty much my entire freezer, pantry and preps cupboard, and then just rebuilding it back up to something that's a little bit more controlled. Because at the minute it's just chaos. I can't open that cupboard drawer door without things falling. Okay, right, back to normal. Here we go. So I'm seeing lots of 50p's, which is nice. If I have £10 in 50p's, I might actually be able to do something with those far easier. I think that's all of the 50p's. Let's get you out the way there. £1, £2, £3, £4, £5, £6, 50. So they can all, I'm just going to immediately feed them into the bag as we go in. The weather also can't make its mind up. I know it's such a British thing to talk about the weather, but like seriously, we've had storms, like gale winds. There was a tree branch that fell down and crashed on top of an uninsured, very nice 23 plate Audi, and it wasn't insured. I did have quite a chuckle because I can't stand white Audi cars. It's just, I can't stand white cars. Okay, let me just get this off my chest. I can't stand white cars. I have a bit of a thing about them, and particularly BMWs and Audis. Is it a judgment? Yes. Am I going to do anything about changing that judgment? No. So I'd parked my car, thankfully further up the street, or further down the street, and walked in to see my group at the campsite just to make sure they were all good and eating and still alive. And we got a message on the WhatsApp group. So it's £1 and 20p's, £2 and 20p's. Basically being like, does anyone own a white Audi with X number plate? And we were like, no, why? And they were like, there's a tree that's just completely fallen on top of it and smashed it to bits. And at first you're like, oh my goodness, that's awful, how horrendous. And then I saw it was a white Audi. I saw it was a 23 plate and saw that it wasn't taxed. I was like, or insured. I was like, yes, yes. You know, I shouldn't put that out there, but I did. It did yeah, I did enjoy those moments. This is not a 10 pence. Does anyone in the world who watches this know what this is? Republika Vatska? I'm not even going to pretend. Tunj 2013. If anyone knows what this coin is, let me know. I'm going to add it to my interesting coin collection. I'm not quite sure how that's also ended up in the change that I've been paid with, but never mind. So yeah, so we've got how many in 10p's? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. £1.50. Nice even number there. That's not £11.50 either. It's £1.50. This is why I don't like these calculators. They annoy me, guys. So yeah, I've also really got to knuckle down and crack on with my course. There was an error with the deadlines. So I now have, including today, 12 days to do about 90 hours worth of work. It is doable. I have been able to completely clear my calendar and structure some form of schedule where I do get a day off. On the plus side, in terms of 10p's, we get 10, 20, 30, 40. On the plus side, it means I will get most of August back, so I can resume sorting out the house, but I am going to have to delay the car boot sale, which I was going to do next weekend because I just don't have time. And that's 15p in coppers. And so, yeah, that was kind of a bit of a nightmare, and I'm just going to have to work really, really hard. So that is a total of £24.33, which takes us to, in terms of 20 pence increments, we're going to take 0.13, 24.20, and then we will divide that by 0.2. I don't understand what I've just done with the maths. 24.20 divided by 20p. 121. Okay, I don't know if there are 121 squares on here. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of squares, but we will... There's not 121. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This is where I'm going to embarrass myself, isn't it? And everyone's like, yeah, Nicole. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Okay, I stand corrected. There are 189 squares on this table. I can do 121. I'm going to have a sip of coffee because that's slightly embarrassing. So, okay, right. I was going to colour these in. If I've got to do 121, maybe not. So just bear with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is really riveting content for you guys. 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There we go. Okay, so 24.20, 24.33 is the total that I have. 24.20 is what is crossed off in here. And if I do have to liquidate this change, I will have probably made that decision by the time this video is edited and released today. Now that my internet is much faster, because I was able to, I couldn't go with a different service provider that would provide good quality on the line, but I was able to get a faster speed for a little bit less per month. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, I'll do that. And therefore it now means it's not going to take me 4 hours to upload a 20-minute video. It's going to take me like half an hour, which is a bit more like it. So if that is the case, next week when I come back to you, there will either be an IOU in here if I have got the cash that I can put back in, and it would just be in notes and whatever coins kind of match it, or there will be a little IOU slip saying I owe this £24 or £20, for example. That is what I think might have to happen. As I say, I'm recording this earlier this morning. I will know by that time, by the time the video goes out, what the state of affairs is. So I didn't quite anticipate you guys having to just sit and watch me like cross off 121 small squares, but thanks for doing so. My next video is going to be my 100th video on YouTube. So there's a whoa. This is nearly full already. This might not be big enough, this one. So there's a couple of things I can do. I want to do something a little bit more than just like a normal midweek video. I can do these are all the products I have made for myself. Some of the making of videos have gone out, not all of them have, but I can kind of skip those and just show you what I've made. I can do a live and kind of semi-structure it, and can do a Q&A and things like that if people want to do that, if they're very interested in anything that I've not talked about yet. I can do anything that's like how has budgeting changed you? I'm saving for my actual year's anniversary because I want to do like a 1 year on what's changed, like how has my attitude changed, how has my budgeting style changed. So anything like that I'm going to cover at the end of August, beginning of September, so it's not that long of a wait for you. But there are things like I'm going to sneeze, what budgeting dreams do I have, what do I want to do, you know, in 5 years time, things like that. So I'm going to sneeze again. So yeah, I will put a poll up on the community pages. Let me just vote. If you're not bothered either way, that's fine. If you've got a suggestion, pop it down in the comments below and I will check it out. And I will see you later on this week for whatever the 100th video is. Thank you so much for watching, and for watching any of my older videos as well. Some of those have been like picking up some traction again, which is nice to see. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all of those boring YouTubey jazz things, which are free and massively help out the channel. Please go check out the 100-day £100 grocery challenge that Gillian Budget with Tasha, Crunching with Chris, myself and others are doing. And if you're interested in following along with that or doing it yourself, Gillian Budgets has got all of the information for you over on her channel, and you should be subscribed to her anyway. She's lovely. So yeah, on that note, I am definitely going to go now and get this sorted, and I will see you all later on this week. Have a lovely day wherever you are. Bye bye.